Yeah, my people, the topic says our freedom is bigger than any one person. And please, as usual, we have our housekeeping rules. Please, for God's sake, do not interject anyone when the person is speaking. Everybody's submission, we value it so much. So much. I value it so much. So please, if anybody make a comment that is boiling in you, write it down so that when you pick the mic, you can start your submission from there. Do not interject anyone, please. We want an ordered space. If I notice you pick the mic and you're interjecting, I will simply off the mic from you because we don't want the place to be rowdy. Every comment is important. Do not pick the mic and say somebody is talking rubbish. We don't want that here. This is Biafra. We don't want to replicate what we've seen in Nigeria. Biafra, where everybody's voice is important. Yeah. And tomorrow is our fundraising. And if you have not also paid your liberation tax, especially those of you from Itayana, you don't want to pay your tax. I don't know what you are doing in the Telegram group. We are up to 20, but you guys are not paying your liberation tax. Go and contact your admin. His name there is Newton 1. Go and contact him in the group and pay your liberation tax. We are not doing fanfare freedom fighting. Yes, we are not doing fanfare freedom fighting. Not only Itayana. If you are here, you are supposed to be paying your liberation tax before the 15th of every month. Contact your admin and pay your liberation tax. If you go to the de facto Telegram group, you will see that the government have reshared each admin Telegram group. Go there. Don't sit on the fence. This is not the time to sit on the fence. This freedom is for you and me. This is not the time to ask the government, what should I do for you? This is the time you tell the government, I can do this. And what are you supposed to do? The immediate responsibility that we need from you, the immediate role that we need from each and every one of us is to be financially ready. Go and pay your liberation tax. Contact your state admin. We need finance now more than any other thing. It is your freedom. Every day the de facto government keeps on, updating, reminding you what you are supposed to do. So please, if you have forgotten, maybe because of too much work or stress, we have forgotten, please contact your admin and pay your liberation tax. And then don't wait for fundraising tomorrow. If you know that time difference may hinder you from attending it physically, still contact your state admin if you're in the homeland and pay your contribution. It's not by force, it's voluntary. If you are in Obodo Oyibo, you have access to the website link. Click it and drop your contribution. Keep your receipt. Hey, you've seen that our government is looking towards reviving our radio and television. Before you know what is happening, they will start again with our ID. The only way you can get your ID is by showing proof of supporting your freedom. Don't think that everything has died down. No. That is why the topic is saying our freedom is bigger than any one person. You have to remove emotion so that you can succeed. With emotions, you cannot succeed. Because if you don't see this one, you will say, oh, this one brought me. This one brought me. This is a time that each and every one of us should go back and reflect and say, what are you doing here? What brought you to freedom fighting? Is it because you hate Tutor's voice? If you try that, you're already a failure. You have to determine, ask yourself, why are you here? Is it because you saw Eunice? Oh, she's beautiful. Okay, let me follow. Or is it because you saw Veteran Dragon? Okay, let me follow. We are not doing follow. What brought you here? Did you come to be making money from social media handle from Biafrans? That is the reason you don't want Biafra to come, so that every day you on your YouTube channel or any social media handle you have and say propagate lies, so that Biafrans will come because everybody wants to listen to lies and you cause traffic. At the end of the day, social media will pay you. Is that why you are here? Is that why? You have to ask yourself the question and answer the question. So this is a time for us to come together. If truly you want to be free, we don't have time. We don't have time to play around. We don't know. My people say, what does that mean? You talk about death, you talk about life. Anything can happen. If you go, you will see that even the United States of America now, they are passing one bill to the other one because they want it to be approved in this tenor. Everyone is securing their borders, securing everything they need, their relationship with the United States, because nobody knows tomorrow. What are we doing? We should also be on the same tempo with everyone, grabbing it now that it is very hot. I don't know. We shouldn't let this period or time pass us by. We have to do everything possible to align with everyone that is aligning themselves with the Western culture. When I say Western culture, I'm not talking about that you should abandon your culture. No. I'm talking about the strategic ways of doing things to succeed, to stand out. That's what I'm talking about. So we have to come together, pool our resources together, our intellectuals together. We don't know it all. Even as I'm opening this place, I depend on each and every one of you that will pick up the mic and talk to Biafrans. You see? Because what I've realized that we have so many talented people that are in Brigi. If you are not in Brigi, you are missing it because it is happening in Brigi. Those that say they are doing this, they are doing that, hiring this one, hiring that one. Have you seen them again? They will still, I don't know if people understand what is happening. When Choma Okoma noticed that there is no money in the account of his of her media tout that they recruited, media tout that instruct them on what to do, they will bring one topic, they will bring one thing, one event to talk about so that they can quickly, host program on that. Immediately that one finished, they will go into hiding. You no more see them. So they are not sustainable. But have you seen any day that Biafra Republic government media, or even our Prime Minister Ogechukwu Nkere, or any social YouTuber, excuse me, from Brigi, have not hosted one program or the other to do what? To still educate Biafrans, to still create awareness for Biafrans, and tell them what is happening. That's why we are here. But others have disappeared because they don't have your interest at heart. They came to make money from you. They are not involved. Their minds are not here. They are here to make money, to lie to you, play psychological war on you, and you will fall for them. You see, that is the difference. And when you come here, you get verified information. So there, everybody, welcome to Brigi Space. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone joining from around the world, even our international listeners, those that will listen anonymously, we welcome you. Everywhere our people are scattered, we know, we welcome each and every one of you. So welcome to this space. We are going to have a conversation, that will separate emotional freedom fighters from the strategic freedom fighters. Because we are strategic freedom fighters. Yeah, some of what I will say will challenge you. Some will also inspire you. Yes, all of it is necessary in this space today. And every other comment that speakers will also say, we put all together, and then we go back home with something. You also have a message to pass to your people back home. I believe each and every one of us here, we have what is called family WhatsApp group. Be sharing some information that we are saying here to your families back home. If you're in Obodo Oyibo, even though you're in Nigeria, cut it. Even if at least type one sentence or two, send to them, let them know what is happening. Because it has to start from our domestic homes. Don't only create WhatsApp to send money back home, to put message, oh, I've credited your account, get money. No, also use that WhatsApp as a communication platform to pass information to your people. Monday sit at home is irrevocable. We cannot please Soludo. We have all seen the video that Soludo went to have meeting with Tinubu to give him feedback. He was there bragging about here how he has destroyed 60-something camps, how he went to the market, there is nothing like sit at home, all this and all that. We are not placing to pressing what is his name, Soludo. No. Sit at home continues, and we cannot abandon our Onyendu. So if you are here, pass the message to your family members. Every Monday they have to sit at home. If they try it, Onyendu will be no more. It is only the sit at home that is making us to remember that there is someone, our brother, our father, our uncle. We remember him that he is in the hands of the Fulani. He is in the scum of the terrorists. We cannot abandon him. So sit at home continues. So pass the message to your family members back home. So we all know that we are in a critical moment and things are happening. Yes, things are happening, real things, real events, concrete things that most Biafrans will say, oh, it doesn't concern me. In fact, most of them may say, I don't even know what is happening. And while we are busy arguing on Twitter about who is the real leader, who should be the leader, who should not be the leader, professor should be the leader, doctor should be the leader, madwoman should be the leader, the world is moving. The world is moving. Nigeria is moving. I will tell you the latest news today. So we need to move smarter. We need to move faster. And with more mental toughness than we've ever shown before. Because Nigeria has moved on. Nigeria is busy aligning itself with all the D8 nations. Nigeria is busy aligning itself with the OIC members, 57 countries. The latest is happening today. The AU Central Bank seat, they have achieved it as me and you, we are talking here. It is happening today, February 13. You see? So this is showing you exactly how Nigeria operates strategically in response to pressure. It is happening. So how are we responding? How prepared are we? How prepared are we, Biafrans? At the 39th session of the Executive Council of the African Union in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, you saw Nigerian Foreign Minister Yusuf Tuga. He made the announcement that Nigeria has secured a permanent seat on the board of the African Central Bank. So this landmark development underscores Nigeria's strategic role in shaping Africa's financial architecture. That is what he said today in Ethiopia. And he also added that this decision also extends Nigeria's representation to the board of the Technical Convergence Committee of the African Monetary Institute, which served as the precursor to the establishment of the African Central Bank. It is happening today. They are busy strategizing. They are busy, putting their feet, anchoring it, because the pressure from the United States is getting too much on them. So the African Bank is part of African Union Agenda 2063 that they call Africa's Vision for Economic Integration. Now, this bank, we have heard, is part of African Union who has refused to say anything about the genocide happening in Nigeria. Instead, they came out and said that the United States have penetrated and disrupted and also disrespected the sovereignty of Nigeria when they carried out the airstrike on 25th December. African Union don't care about the number of people that are dying in Nigeria in the hands of the Fulani terrorists. They don't care. That is not their problem. Because they are funding terrorism. So this was designed to, issue a single African currency, which they call the Afro. That is the vision that they're having for 2063. That they don't even say that Nigeria will disintegrate tomorrow. So this group now, this is the vision that they have, to issue a single African currency. They also have the vision to coordinate monetary policy across Africa. Why is it money? Because they have to generate it, design it to fund terrorism. That is the aim of it. They are not coming together to have, to design how they will have proper health care so that nobody will be leaving their country to the Western world for treatment. They are not coming out to design a system whereby you have education, standardized education. They are not coming out to fund or to design a system that you will have effective transport system. No, they are not coming out to design how they will be, increase the security in the whole African region. No, they are talking about issuing a single African note, coordinating monetary policy across Africa, manage currency reserve. That is where their minds are. Facilitate intra-African trade without using US dollars or euros. That is their problem. That is where their minds are. Not about your security. Biafrans, we are alone in this race. We are alone in fighting and funding our freedom. That is if we want to leave Nigeria. Look at the design and what did the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Nigeria did. He attended it and he is so happy to secure a seat, permanent seat on the board of the African Central Bank. It is about money. Money for what? To fund terrorism, to buy weapons for the Fulani terrorists to keep on killing us because they have seen the pressure from the United States Congress bill that have been passed. You see? Now, currently, what I'm saying now, it doesn't exist yet. It is what they have designed to achieve. The African Monetary Institute is the preparatory institution. So, but when it is established, it will be one of the most powerful financial institutions on the continent because OIC will pump money into it, the D8 will pump money into it, France will pump money into it, UK will pump money, Germany, all of them aligning with Nigeria will pump money into it. And Nigeria just secured a permanent seat on its governing board. You see? So the timing is not coincidental at all. Now, if you look at what has happened, I was like, wow. So you could see that December 2025, on Christmas Day, there was an airstrike. And January 2023, US-Nigeria Working Group established, which is mounting pressure on them. And then February 2nd, what happened? AFRICOM commander visit Tinubu in Abuja. February 11, there is no breathing space. Rally Moore introduces the sanction bill in US Congress. And that same 11th of February, 200 US troops deployed to Nigeria. It was announced. And then today, Nigeria announced permanent AU central bank seat. Do you follow what is happening? Do you see what is happening, my people? Nigeria is building alternative financial architecture. So while the US is threatening sanctions, banking freezes, and economic isolation, this and that, Nigeria is busy securing institutional power in a continental financial system that doesn't depend on Western approval. Is this thing not, shaking us? Is this thing not waking us up? It doesn't mean that Biafrans don't listen to news. Biafrans don't read. They are busy following, unquote, who will give them a bag of rice as election is coming. They are busy following, unquote, people that will give them 1 carton of Indomie. They are busy following what they so-called celebrity city boys. Can't they see that Nigeria is busy strategizing? Please, don't be angry. I'll need a co-host, please. You know how internet behave in case you stay. Even if you don't talk, it's okay. Just someone to stabilize the space for me. You see? And this is the same strategy Russia and China used when they faced a Western sanction. They built alternative payment system. Russia called their own MIR, card system, and China called their own CIPS. And they created regional financial institutions. And one of it is the BRICS Bank, which Nigeria is also a member. Shanghai Cooperation Organization. And they also reduce what? Dependence on US dollars and Western banking. Exactly what Russia did. Exactly what China did. So Nigeria is doing that at the African level. So if Rally Moore bill passes and Nigeria faces the US banking sanctions and asset freezes and dollar transaction restrictions, Nigeria will respond, in a different way. Their response will be, okay, we will use the African Central Bank system. Take your dollars and go. We will trade in African currency, not dollars. For them to even do this, there's going to be a rift as well, because when Russia is brought in this BRIC bank with China, And they are also, that means even Nigeria don't even trust the BRICS that they have joined with China and the rest of them. So if they had this trust in them, why are they now going to talk about having a central currency in Africa? Because BRICS is not going to be a central currency in Africa. No. So there's already mistrust in each and every one of them. So this will now reduce the effectiveness of US sanctions. If this works, so Tuga also announced that Nigeria demonstrated leadership in strengthening democratic governance across Africa by organizing a ministerial high-level panel discussion on regional partnership for democracy. I'm quoting him directly. And I can repeat that. The country where NNAMDI KANU, our Onyendu, was illegally rendition from Kenya. And our Prime Minister facing terrorism charges in Finland for Biafra activism. Because I can, repeat that. Christians are being systematically killed. And my people are sitting at home. Soludo is threatening to demolish their shop. Independent journalists are arrested. So this is Nigeria. This Nigeria is hosting panels on democratic governance. And the African Union is rewarding them with permanent seat on central financial institution. Did you now coordinate or relate why Soludo had to go and pay homage to Tinubu? It is playing out. There is a link. It is networking. Go and trouble them in Southeast, which is Biafra land. Come and give us updates. But at the same time, they're warning him, I believe. Have you seen that Kwankwa's name is on the list? The next will be him. All of them, none of them will escape. I'm coming to that section later. So you see, Nigeria is playing multi-dimensional chess. While we celebrate the Rally Mobile, Nigeria is building African Alliance, a permanent AU bank seat. Nigeria is busy strengthening Eastern partnership with Iran, with China. They are making deals with them and maintaining US cooperation, accepting troops. You see how, I don't know who is giving them this idea. Sharing intelligence. So they are hedging all directions. African unity does not equal Biafra freedom. Because on Biafra will think, oh, African Union will support self-determination. Have they ever spoken about the genocide going on? They will never support self-determination because they don't want. All their eyes are in the resources in Biafra land. African Union granted Nigeria permanent financial power today. And the African Union's position is maintaining existing borders. Make no mistake. They will never support self-determination. So the earlier we come together with our funds and fund so that our government will use the money judiciously and fight for our freedom, the better for us. Because AU position, is to maintain existing borders. They don't want striated borders. They don't want fragmented borders. They don't support Biafra independence. So we cannot depend on African institutions to save us. They will never. Economic sanction alone won't work. If Nigeria can process payment through African Central Bank and use Chinese mining money and trade with Iran. Yesterday, what did we see in the news? They are celebrating 50-something years of relationship with Iran. These people are busy strategizing. And they have access to Middle Eastern and Asian markets. So then the US sanction, while painful, won't be decisive. This is why I keep saying we need to build our own economic power by donating. We need a J and a Gemma. So that is the quick update I just wanted to start the space with before I go to the bill of a thing by Rally More. So that if we are sleeping, we will know that as we are sleeping, Nigeria is also strategizing, preparing themselves, stabilizing themselves. For worst case scenario, they have something to fall back on. You as a Biafra, what do you have to fall back on? Nothing. Is to wake up, castigate this one, castigate that one. I am the highest donor. This should not be the leader. I must take order from our leaders in the prison. Oh, you hate your leaders. That is why you are nominating a new prime minister. You believe in the charter when our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, was here, the first Prime Minister. All of you believed in the charter. Hold on a minute. You believed in the charter when we elected acting Prime Minister. All of you believed in the charter and in the bylaws. But when it came to implement the contents of that charter to elect a new Prime Minister, the charter became a tissue paper. You no more believe in the document that you ratified in 2023 in Helsinki. You no more believe in it because it doesn't favor you, because of envy and jealousy. You don't believe in it anymore. You want a Biafra that you replicate Nigeria in. We are holding on to our charter. Nothing that we will do that will be outside the context of our charter. That is our law. And I'm so happy that we stood our ground to prove to the whole world that we are following the content in our charter, that we are going to be law and abiding nation. Our law comes first, not emotions. So our freedom is bigger than any one person. Nobody owns Biafra. Nobody. There is no permanent position for anyone in Biafra. And you are claiming, making noise, that when our Prime Minister, the first Prime Minister, comes out, he should continue to be a Prime Minister. What a shame. You're not even wishing him well. So when he comes out, you think when he comes out, you start to do program again. He can never try that because his level also has been elevated. He cannot do that anymore. Why would he be coming to drag the position of a Prime Minister? He will do exactly what Erdogan is doing in Turkey. President of Turkey today. He was a prime minister before for how many years and then became the president. Why would Simon Ekpa come and be dragging the position of a prime minister? That is not possible. You are fighting for him. You are fighting for a man that was dancing with our charter. A man that sat down and read the charter, the wordings, the lyrics, let me put all the words in the charter, page by page, line by line, chapter by chapter, section by section. He knows exactly what is in the charter. That in 3 months, if your prime minister is not available, physically available, functional in the office, you should immediately conduct a new election and elect a new prime minister. He knows. But because of these same emotions, we delay to do what is in the charter. We can never do the mistake again. And I'm telling our government, if there is anything we have to do that is in the charter, we should not delay again. Bring it out. Let us do it. Because this is what delay has caused. Yes. If we had done it exactly 3 months, these people talking from their anus, they will not be saying what they're saying today. Exactly. They will not. So we are following what is in the charter. If there is anything we have to do, bring it. Let us do it now. Let us drop this emotion and sentiment and face what is in our charter. To avoid Teresa and Yaritong Meneta, we have to do the right thing now. So our first Prime Minister knows the content. And he knows we are doing the right thing. He knows. So those of you going to gossip, you are wasting your time. He says, I keep my enemy closer to myself. And that is what he is doing. He's a wise man. You have also made him to know that you people are the enemies of Biafra. You think that our Prime Minister is Olodo? Mba. He is a very smart man, irrespective of what he is telling you from the prison. Because it is you that want him to speak. If you did not put words into his mouth, he will not say it. But he's saying it, playing the chess to see how you will checkmate it. Go back and listen to his program. I keep my enemy closer to myself. And, you detest him a lot. All of you that claim to be professors, you all bought your certificates. Why didn't you come out and contest election? So we are not here for anything emotion. We are here for strategies. Those of you that are putting one leg here, one leg there, one hand there, looking for where you hear good news and then you run to. There is no other place that you hear good news and progression news apart from Briggy. Go around now and check all the social media handles. Check if you will see any of them giving you information. They have all disappeared because they have nothing to talk about. Absolutely nothing. because they have nothing to talk about. Ngozi had to go and bring an automated message to post so that her followers will have what to share to make her relevant. They have nothing to talk about. It is only Briggy. If it is not Briggy, it is not Briggy. Because if you'll be free, please kindly assist with a co-host position, except you will not be free, so that we will have a backup in case. Okay, thank you. And I also want to lay the wall. Thank you. Yeah, I'll send it down. Thank you, our UK deputy admin. So if you did not know that we have UK admin, also know that our brother Ben, Ben, I've given you the codes, it kicked you out, is the UK deputy admin, and then Mama Minister Betty is the UK admin. So if you're in the UK, kindly contact them and give your donations for fundraising, please. Okay, so my people, let's now start the space. I will also make good use of the comment section because some of our people, they are at work and they may not be able to talk. So please use the comment section if you want to contribute to what we are saying.
We will refresh.
Okay, I'm sending it again.
To all.
I hope you receive it. So,
you don't want me to
this few
okay, let's do it 1 hour.
Few weeks or days, a lot has happened, my people. I just want to, talk a little more about this bill before I go to the topic of today, which is our freedom is bigger than any one person. I have sent it to Ben. I think internet is.
Google all the time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. I can hear you. You sent a co-host, but I didn't go through.
Page,
okay, let me resend it.
I catch you there.
Thank you. I have sent it again. Thank you for accepting. God bless you. Do you want to say anything before I continue? Okay, Toti.
All of you are the ones saying we are Igbo Muslim. Mad people everywhere.
Do you want to say anything before I continue? You want to greet the house?
Yeah, anyway, thank you, Toti, for Tutos for hosting this space this very afternoon in UK here. That's our time at the moment. And I also want to thank everyone that is absolutely here. But it's just unfortunate that I couldn't even say that, what do you call it, the co-host. So probably maybe you try 30. That's it. And to bring to our notice, except you want that man to be here, which is Mr. Dr. Williams, great saboteur who has been laughing here, who was laughing a few minutes ago or a few seconds ago. If they can just roll him out. If I were a co-host, he will not be here. I don't care who he is. Thank you very much. I use my mind. Every one of you are welcome to the space. Thank you. We move.
We move. Thank you so much. Thank you. Those are distractors. We don't need to waste our energy on them. Yeah. My co-host, Toti Vale, you have the mic. Greet the house before we start the space. Welcome.
Yeah, greetings, Tutos. Thank you for hosting us today. And my greetings to our leader, Mazi NNAMDI KANU, who happens to be the supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, and also our former Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and also all the whole cabinet members that are present here in the space, and also no other person than the present and active Prime Minister and the person of Mazi Ogechukwu Ukeri, His Excellency. You know, whenever we mention that excellency like this, there's some kind of thunderous blue in the kingdom of darkness. I will continue using it against them. Yeah, so greetings to all Biafrans that are here in the space today. I say greetings to every one of you for gracing the Briggy space today, because this is the only place you can get the real information regarding the freedom of the Biafran people. Any other thing out there is just Babadash. And we are happy to have every one of us on board, and we all know what our priority is all about now. It's for us to continue to fund our freedom because a lot is happening, just as our host today, Minister Tutos, have started, highlighting to every one of us out there. And she's not coming out here, or maybe any one of us is coming out here to be telling stories. We are telling you guys what is in play and what is going to happen in the nearest future because, it's already happening in other regions, in the Middle Belt, in the Northern region. Currently now is happening in the Yoruba land, and it's very close to us. And then if we don't stand up now and start doing the needful and see how to protect our region, protect our women and children, and also protect our land from these marauding Fulani invaders from the Sahel that are sworn that is either they Islamize the whole Nigeria, take over our ancestral land, and then use our resources, our God-given resources, to fund their jihadist ideology all over the world. That means we all are going to bear the blunt of our ignorance or maybe even our wickedness because some of you out there, you know the truth, you know what to do, but at the end of the day, you just refuse to do it just because you don't like a Mazikoti, or maybe you don't like Minister 2000, or maybe you don't like a Mazi David, or maybe you don't even like Veteran Dragon. So let me just, yeah, like here, as we move into the program today, we are going to highlight more things and also make our people understand the reason why we need to act now because our enemies are not backing down. And we, as a people, don't need or have to back down in confronting them head on. So thank you very much, every one of us. And then I use my mic to close. Thank you very much, because.
Thank you so much, my co-host today, Toti. Ben, please, you still act as a co-host.
We are going to do wonders. I want you all to understand that we are in a very big battle. Battle for freedom is not for lily-livered people. It's not for kids. Battle for freedom, they throw bombs, rockets for people to get freedom. So freedom is not meant for people that are too emotional. It's not meant for people that somebody will talk this and talk that and they begin to shiver. No. I am born for Biafra to come. And I'm going to help NNAMDI KANU to get Biafra. Believe me. Go and mark today's date. I want to assure Biafrans, so long as you continue to stand on your freedom, I will be there for you. So long as you continue to maintain that you have a right to live, I, Simon Ekpa, will be there any day, any time. We are going to do wonders.
And today, are we doing wonders? Is Briggy doing wonders? Absolutely. Briggy is doing wonders. And that is why Nigeria is on their toes, looking for everything possible for them to stabilize, to position themselves against what is happening. You see, before I even go to what I wanted to talk about, I want to let Biafrans to know that when you heard our first Prime Minister said, we are going to do wonders, he got a message from this current Prime Minister, a successful message from our current Prime Minister, Ogechukwu NKERE, that motivated him. If you go back and listen and watch it in the visual form, you will see that he was putting on a smiling face. Do you think he got a message from Finland? No. From this same prime minister that we have now, he went to Washington, D.C. and came back and called him and said, my prime minister, he said, tell me something. Our current prime minister said, the chains have been broken. This is the update for today, another milestone. And he came up and told you, we are going to do wonders. Do you think it is easy to go into Washington, D.C.? It is not easy. So he got a message that propelled him to make this comment. Let me continue. Before I've not started this space yet.
I want you all to understand that we are in a very big battle.
Did you hear that? We are in a very big battle. That battle is between Briggy and the saboteurs. That battle is between Briggy and the Nigerian terrorist government. That battle is between Briggy and Nigerian allies that are supporting them and funding them. That battle is between Briggy and OIC members. That battle is between Briggy and the D8 members. Our current prime minister told our first prime minister, this is what I have seen in Washington, D.C. Nigeria has been praising bottle for the world to see Nigeria as a peaceful nation. I have gone to discover that. And let me tell you, it's not going to be easy. We are in a battle. And our first prime minister said, how did you know? He said, because Mazi Elias have taken me to the inner chambers for me to see things for myself. I am giving you first-hand information. It was not Ngozi Orabueze that gave him information, that he came out and made this video. No. It was not even Imam Madabu, because even in Switzerland, Imam Madabu cannot convert one soul to join Briggy. You see? He cannot. Oh my goodness me. Do you people understand what is happening? The battle did not start today. And you could see that every day, all those people that surrounded our first prime minister have now come out to display their real color, their real features, their real traits that they were shielding, paying lip service to him. You know, taking big positions, occupying big positions, minister of of interior, minister of oil and gas, minister of education. Ask her what is the curriculum that Biafra will follow. Ndakwano, she doesn't know. The only thing that Rubu Nadi know is to carry that frog voice and ask Sonia Akbarawa how much are they donating. Nothing to show, no preparation for Biafra, nothing. Let me tell you people, the only department in Briggy that they are struggling with, instead of them to have made their department to be functional, even the agriculture man that came out and said, oh, I will be hosting program to show Biafrans how to plant what do they call this new way of planting? I don't even know. Is it a planting they call it? I will show you how to hang yam in the air and yam will grow. I will show you how to plant vegetable in the sky, it will grow. I will show you how to raise chicken and pigs inside water, they will grow.
Hydroponic.
I thank you, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. I will show you this. I will show you that. And he said, oh, it was in this our space that he came and said it. I will show you. You only need to pay 5 a gemma. And I will show you. Ask me today, was he able to do it? That is the same man that joined when Ngozi Orabueze misbehaved. Was he able to make his own department functional? No. But he was the one putting eye, prognosing in finance, prognosing in defense. None of them had anything to show from their departments. None of them. You could see at the end of the day that we did not even need all those offices, because you could see they don't have any experience to manage it. We did not need all those offices. Which department do you see functioning today? It is the office of the prime minister, it is the office of the finance, it is the defense and the de facto government, and above all, the media and publicity. Yes, and foreign affairs, to show you all that they created. We did not need all those departments. They were there to cause confusion, gossip, just to destabilize. And when they knew that they have succeeded to play the game with the Nigerian government, to jail our first prime minister, they all came out with their true colors. You see? Let me continue. I never start space yet. So.
Battle for freedom is not for lily-livered people. It's not for kids. Battle for freedom, they throw bombs, rockets for people to get freedom. So,
battle for freedom is not for kids nor lily-livered people. They throw bombs, and today we are not talking about physical bombs. We are talking of bombs made up of lies and propaganda, which they have been throwing for so many months now. They have been throwing at each and every one of us here, throwing at our current prime minister, throwing at everyone, every genuine Biafra under Briggy. They have been throwing bomb at us. It shows for you to be in Briggy till today, you are not a lily-livered person. So there are so many forms of bombs, not physical bombs. Bombs of even attacking our finance is a bomb that they threw at us. To see what is the essence of the bombs? To destabilize. Bombs destroy. That is what they've been throwing at us for so many months. And the aim was to destroy. It is not for kids. It is when you are talking about kids now with bomb, when you throw bomb, they will run. If at all they're able to survive. When you hear the sound of the bombs, which could be the sound of propaganda, what do? Will you run away? Is what our prime minister is telling now. Will you run away? Do you have that lily-livered heart? You cannot withstand even the sound of one propaganda. You begin to panic. Oh, I don't know where to falter. I don't know who to believe. You are so unstable. Just a sound, a whistle of a bomb, you have destabilized. You see? That is the bomb he is talking about. You hear information, you don't verify. Oh, hey, like the one of last week. Oh my God, they are going to cancel the citizenship of our prime minister. Oh, Biafra, wake up. There is a conspiracy because she's a professor, fake professor. All of you were panicking until you came to Briggy Space and you got yourself back. This is why you have to be mentally tough. That was a bomb. You all panic. They've brought another one, a propaganda bomb. Oh, we are bringing lawyers from US. When they mention US, you feel, oh my goodness me. Oh, this lawyer is going to work more than Amanda Biri. The same people that kicked against Amanda Biri from engaging with our former prime minister, the same people that said you don't need lobbyists, you are wasting money, are the same people that went and hired a lawyer that started his career as a clerk. They hired him, brought him to their meeting, and the man was there preaching gospel to them. It still sum up in one phrase. He cannot alter or manipulate the judiciary system in Finland. Who are they deceiving? And most of you, when you heard it, oh, okay, it is a man Madabu that is fighting for Simon Ekpa to be released. A Briggy is not fighting. Who told you? That was a bomb. And you fell for it. Instead of you to focus in Briggy, if you love him so much, as I said, do you think he got the courage to tell you what he's saying from Imam Madabu? No. This same courage, this same news he got from our current prime minister, because he is the only person that removed the cobwebs in the doors of Washington, D.C. and moved into it with our lobbyists. Let's continue. Space never starts. Okay.
freedom is not meant for people that are too emotional.
Guinea.
It's not meant for people that somebody will talk this and talk that and they begin to shiver. No.
Hallelujah. Did you hear that? It is not for people that are too emotional. This one will talk this one, that one will talk that one, and you begin to shiver. Toti Biko, what do you have to say here? What do you have to say? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Help me here. What do you have to say in this comment that freedom is not for those that are too? Remember, he said too, not even emotional. He said too emotional, meaning that we have people that are emotional, phase one. And then we have people that are too emotional, that when they hear this one, they begin to panic. Biko, help me to elaborate on it. Space never start, so go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much, tutors. Freedom fighting is not for emotional people, just as our first Prime Minister said in one of his programs that you're currently playing here for the Biafran people to listen to. In freedom fighting and in government or in governance, there is nothing like emotions, because what government is meant for is to do what? Is to protect and safeguard the dignity of humanity. And it's like a battle between the good and the bad. And when you, as a person, is being confronted by your enemies, you don't need to be emotional. When your enemy is facing you with a barrel of gun, or maybe with a damaging weapon, you need to act. And freedom fighting doesn't need gossip, because so many of our people, they like gossip. And in governance, there's nothing like gossip in governance. You must come with evidence-based facts to defend whatever allegation that you are using against maybe your opposition government, because even though in the court of law, you cannot come without evidence. And they say those that wants to go to equity must go with clean hands, and that is what freedom fighting is all about. And our people have, some of our people have been stooped so low in, in including gossip into what they are doing as a people to get their freedom. And that is why you see so many people that are having both of their legs everywhere. You understand? If something happens here, they run to that place without even, asking for evidence that prove that yes, this thing that they are doing, or even make your own simple research to know about what freedom fighting is all about, and what each particular entity, of which we know we only have one political entity, which is the Biafran Republic Government that is speaking for the Biafran people in the international community, and the evidences are all over the places. And even when the Nigerian terrorist government came up with their 9 million US dollars and lobby in Washington D.C., the only political entity that the Nigerian terrorist government named that they are, challenging with this their $9 million dollar lobbies in Washington D.C. is only the Biafran Republic government in exile, which is ably headed today by His Excellency Mazi Ogechukwu Nkeri. And these are the evidence-based results that we, the Biafra Republic government in exile media team, and also the government, always come here to give you people updates regarding what they are doing. And if you look around, some of you that are still, listening to this, and detractors out there that are trying to undermine what we are doing as a people to get our freedom, they can never give you any factual evidence regarding what they claim that they are doing. You understand? So these are the things that we as a people, as sometimes we come out, we brag that we are intelligent people, we are well-informed people, we are brilliant people. But at the end of the day, some of us always, disappoint at the end of the day. And that is why the Biafran Republic government in exile have come to stay, to counter all this narrative. Some people trying to make we, the Biafran people, looks funny in the international community. And I think it's high time that every one of you out there just stop, please, because you are not helping issues at all. Just like what was mentioned here earlier on, regarding the automated reply from the office of the United States of America president that has nothing. Even if you go deeper into what that automated reply letter. You see that Trump is trying to test that because there's this thing he created, the software that he created. He's trying to, have this one-on-one conversation with the citizen. You understand? So he's trying to test that software to see if those messages that he will be passing out, or maybe whatever a message that is being sent to that software, gets to both parties, maybe to the government and also to the people. It has nothing to do with anybody. It's just a test run. Maybe later we post the some this thing, the highlight of what that something really means, and some scrupulous persons out there, or a person out there came out and started using those things, and you can see some of our people falling for such nonsense without digging deep to know. And that is why I love the Biafran Republic government in exile, because whatever the government brings out to the media, we always make a very good and thorough research about that before coming out to say it has to every one of you here, and those of you out there, and those of you that will come to listen to this space later on. So we, and then when you go to the media, you will see whatever we are saying here is what is out there in the international media, and also the local media. And then freedom is all about. Lastly, let me just, I don't want to take much time, so tutors will continue. Maybe when I have time, I will come out. I just want to talk to us, because there was some kind of explanation I wanted to do here the last time Veteran Dragon hosted the space, but the space went down, and I tried to come back. Even Elon and his boys are not allowing me to come back. I'm even surprised that even I was able to receive the co-host from tutors, because they have been, striking and attacking my handle for quite some time now. But maybe when I have time, if I have time, I will come up and I will explain. I will continue from that, topic that I have the last time, for every one of us to really understand what we are doing as a people, because freedom fighting is not for Lilith, liver people. So we just need to be focused, and also pray for this discerning spirit, for God to give us that discerning spirit, because I've come to find out that so many of us doesn't have that discerning spirit to understand. You understand, or to comprehend when somebody is trying to, play on intelligence. Some of us, we just follow whatever we see out there in the media, and that is why we always make mistake that always comes to affect our freedom. So, tutors, that's all I have to
Yeah.
say for now. So, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, my co-host Toti. I love you. Thank you so much.
Okay, we are
Yes, Biafrans, we
fresh.
have heard from our
We're
co-host
fresh.
Toti.